Stick around.
It's got to be early 90s, right?
There we go. It's rap o'clock. Word. So, this is Gimmickless reactions here. I'm here with my little bro. Dang, what do you want to go by? Your name? You don't care?
Just your little brother.
Little bro. All right, word. All right, so we're here with little bro, and he would like me to do Metallica. Actually,
Pantera.
or excuse me, Pantera. My bad. Actually, save your little. You don't even need to do your spiel for this one unless you really want to. I think you should save it for the next one. It's gonna have more views anyway, unless you want to do it twice.
All right, I can do it twice.
All right. All right.
So I've been trying to get him to react to metal because I feel like the lyrics in metal kind of get overlooked by the feeling of the music. And I grew up listening to rap. With my dad, I grew up listening to like hard rock, metal, stuff like that. So I feel like he'd be really good at picking apart all of those lyrics that most of us, including myself, probably miss and kind of really don't understand and just kind of vibe. So that I've been trying to get him to do this for a while. So let's do it.
Let's hop right into it. Oh, his voice is ill, bro. All right. So excuse me, guys. It normally takes me a couple minutes to get my ears like tuned in to being able to fully understand different types of music. But as we go, I will definitely get better here. So, what do you think he starts singing right about here?
Yeah, the lead singer's name is Phil Anselmo, and he takes a lot of inspiration from opera.
Really? Okay.
A lot. And it becomes a little bit more apparent as we go on.
Sure.
And it's like a duet between a man and an electric guitar.
Really? Okay.
So.
All right. Let's get right to it. Oh yeah, so if you guys are new to the channel, I normally break it down minute by minute or verse by verse, and we normally do I either talk about the rhymes, the rhyme structure and stuff like that, inner rhymes, outer rhymes, possible metaphors, artistic interpretations, things like that. And if none of those feel like I need to be elaborated on, or if it's like pretty basic apparent what that's supposed to mean, then we just talk about how the music makes us feel when we hear it. and what it could mean to the person or the people that interpret it. Okay, did I miss this part? I don't remember hearing this part. Reverend, is there a conspiracy? I gotta go back more?
Probably, yeah.
Alright. I can edit this part out. Oh, it says instrumental break right here. That's why. So it's probably way at the beginning. It said 49 to 2. Nope. When the fuck did they say it? Okay, what? Hang on, let me keep listening. Okay. So to me, at first, it sounded like a kid that was like getting touched almost. But then when he started talking about she, I don't know. Maybe
when you bring reverence into the picture.
Yeah, talking about
where a lot of people go with.
Yeah, he said, Reverend turned to me without a tear in his eye. Nothing new for him to see, which I'm like, okay, what does that mean? Nothing new for him to see. I didn't ask him why I remember. Okay, I didn't ask him why. I remember the love our souls had sworn to make. Now I watch the fallen rain. All my mind can see is your... Oh man, okay. Well, I guess you took my youth. See, that's the one where I'm like, okay. Yeah. He's talking about like getting molested by a reverend. It's like actually, or is this a metaphor for a life taking his youth?
If I remember correctly, the song is about him losing a loved one of some sort.
Right, that's what, yeah, I know. But like with the, all I can see is your blank, and then he goes, well, I guess you took my youth. I'm like, what? Okay. What do you mean? Are these lyrics wrong, bro?
I think so.
Oh wait, no.
Or they're just broken up.
No, okay, no, I just didn't go back. We already went back. We didn't need to go back. That was okay, yeah, so yeah, I'm struggling to interpret this one for sure. I don't want to just jump out the window and be like, he's talking about getting touched as a kid. Right. You know what I mean? But that's what I'm getting off rip. I can't lie, right? I don't know, that's crazy. Okay, believe my word. Believe the word. Yeah, it's about losing a loved one. But that first verse was hella sus.
Yeah.
Bro, that first verse was mad sus, son. Not bad. His voice is epic, bro. Okay. Woo! Yeah, that man can sing. That's what it's called. Alright. Yeah, we gotta go all the way back to this. Okay. Yeah, he's absolutely talking about a loved one passing away. I've done that before. The day at our mom's funeral, I remember like going in there by myself and being like having a full-on conversation like with our mom's. I mean, essentially her body, like saying my goodbyes, like, and it's super sad if you've ever had to do anything like that. That's nuts.
Yeah.
He's talking about doing it by himself. I guess I've definitely experienced it. I don't know. The only time I did it by myself was like literally at the funeral, right? But it's pretty deep. That's intense. So he said, sometimes when I'm alone, I wonder out loud. So literally speaking to himself, if you're watching over me, someplace far and bound, I must reverse my life. I can't live in the past. Okay, then set my soul free.
Gotta
Okay.
move on.
Huh?
Gotta move on.
You think
go. Set your soul free?
You think he's talking about being able to move on? Or you think he's talking about self-deletion?
No, I think he's talking about like grief.
I need to let go. Yep. I can't live in the past. Then I'll set my soul free. Oh, so my soul belongs to me instead of you still.
Yep.
Like, not in like a selfish way, right? But like in a, I can't tie my soul to someone who's no longer here. I used to live my life for them, but now I had to live my life for me.
Yep.
That's deep. That's deep. Okay. I like that.
See?
That's very
Lyrics.
Yeah.
Probably often overlooked.
Yeah. Pretty good. Huh. Okay, so now he's saying all these years I was dealing with my own, like, I don't know what it could be, insecurity, self-doubt, what's the word, mourning your loss, struggling with all these emotions. I thought I was alone, but I didn't care to look around and make this world my own. So I didn't care to look around and make the best of what I had. I appreciate the friends and family I still had around.
Right.
Right, and do my best to enjoy my life. Oh, I can relate to this a little bit. I can relate to this one a little bit too. Okay, so when she died, I should have cried and spared myself some pain. Because obviously some people don't mourn properly. Some people have the ability to cry right away. I'm not one of those people. I didn't cry when mom died. It didn't hit me until like at least 5 years later. You know what I mean? 25, 26 even. Just randomly like being drunk and thinking about her. Just, like,
Yeah,
having
I
a
mean, it
breakdown.
still hits me sometimes, but I remember when my dad told me, he was like, your mom died. And it like hit me like a brick wall. And I was like, I have no idea how to take that information. I was only 12.
Yeah, you were much younger than I was. I was 20. That's crazy. Yeah, it's intense. It changes everything. It's like for the first, I don't remember if you used to call mom, but like for like the first 2 weeks, like you almost think like, first off, the whole way there, I don't know if you remember doing this if you did this as a kid, but the whole way there, you're like in your head, like, maybe it's not real. Maybe it's some freak mistake. And we get there and it's not going to be mom and really should be somewhere else.
Oh, yeah, dude. I used to have dreams all the time. Like, just, we'd randomly be in like a bowling alley or something and I'd see her and I'd be like, you fucking lied to me. You're not dead. You're still alive.
The craziest one I remember having, I've had a couple of them, but the craziest one I remember having was, it was weird. And I think it's because there was a movie called Angels in the Outfield when I was a kid that was really popular. And I don't remember the entire plot, but it was literally about like angels being somehow affecting this team, like a baseball team.
I've probably seen it, but I don't really remember it.
And we're me and my friends, me and my homeboys are sitting there, and then like mom asked me if I want food. And first off, I don't like football or baseball at all. Like going to a baseball game, it's a thing that my grandpa used to do and take me when I was like really little, like maybe like 10 or less. But besides that, I've never been in my entire life. So we're sitting there. She like goes up to get me something, and I like remember thinking like, wait a minute, you're supposed to be dead, right?
Yeah.
I remember this was crazy. This is the first one I had. I remember looking at her and being like, but you're dead. What are you doing here? And she just looks at me and she goes, no, I'm not. She gets up and walks away like she's going to get us food. And then I woke up. It was crazy. I just zoned out just thinking about mom for like that last 30 seconds. I can't lie. Where are we even at? Hold on. Oh, I remember. I paused it at the I should have cried and spared myself the pain, and I ranted there for a minute. All right, I should have cried there and spared myself some pain. So yeah, it didn't hit me randomly later till like 5 years later when I was drinking with some friends. I don't even remember why. It happened to me like 3 or 4 times. I've actually only cried like maybe 6 times since mom died, since I was 20. And it was like, because she was the only one that could make me cry, and that was like when I was a teenager. So I think it was like 2 times I was drunk with friends, like kind of randomly had a breakdown, just randomly talking about her. And then there was one time where there'll be a couple times, normally it's a song, it'll be like a song, some random song I'll be watching, and I'll be by myself, and I won't like full on cry, but like just like tears just streaming down. I can't stop it. All right, you left me incomplete and alone with all these, but these memories still remain, right? Because even for me, like 20 is still pretty young for your mom to pass away. I remember like she wasn't there when my first kid was born. She wasn't there for a lot of stuff. Obviously, when I got married, etc. Like,
yeah, I get it. I was 12.
Yeah, you left me incomplete. Like you left me incomplete. So he means, but he's talking about a loved one. But so if we're talking about a parent, it's like all the lessons that she still could have, you had taught you, or all the things you wanted to know more about where you came from, who she was, stuff like that.
Right.
Yeah, this is a pretty vulnerable song for such an aggressive genre. Yeah.
We froze.
Oh, of course, it literally has to freeze at like the last damn minute of the song. For real? All right, where are we at? Let's call it 3 minutes, 30 seconds. Oh, one of those fucking kids. So we were right around.
Yep.
Okay. I like this. This is epic.
Listen to the guitar.
Listen to the guitar, okay. Okay, actually, I'll go. I didn't notice it. Was it doing that the whole song?
No, it's more so
More
at the
apparent
end,
at the
but
end.
you can kind of tell that the rhythm of the music follows Phil's voice.
Sure.
But Dimebag is the guitarist, and
That's
I've
a cool, that's a cool name.
never heard somebody be able to express pain with a guitar like that at the very end. Because I feel like at the end, he kind of throws everything out the window, and he's like,
You can even
I'm gonna
way
pass-
he's moving. He's like,
I'm going to pass the cemetery gates, and I'm just going to give up.
that's
And then
what you
the
took?
guitar screams out in pain.
Okay, see, this is how I took the last part, actually. I took it as the way we were, the chance to save my soul, and my concern is now in vain. Okay, so does he think that maybe he was a bad person and this loved one he lost was like his, not only the love of his life, but also like the one that was going to keep him from becoming a bad person or a worse person and being the best person he can be or something like that?
I could definitely see how somebody could take the song that way, for sure.
Right. Or, yeah, and then it says, believe my word. Okay, my concern is now in vain. Okay, that doesn't even necessarily need to be. Okay, the chance to save my soul, though. That's the one line that throws me off. Otherwise, as a whole, I would take this as like when he says, believe the word, I will unlock my door, like unlock my heart. But instead of like, normally you unlock your heart to let people in, right? But instead, he's unlocking his heart to let that grief out, right? And then when he passes the cemetery gates, I don't think he means talking about dying. I mean, he's talking about I live my life.
The death.
Yeah, yep, exactly. I lived my life in the cemetery. It's like the day I came to your funeral, the day of that funeral at the cemetery, I never really left there.
Right.
But today I'm going to leave. Okay, that is epic, bro. That is deep. I really like that.
And that's why I recommended this.
That was mad dope. So we did do It's Rap O'Clock, right?
Yeah.
For sure. All right. Well, is there anything else you want to say, little bro?
No, I think that pretty much covers it.
I'm excited for the next one. So, I'm Gimmickless. This is Lil Bro. This is Gimmickless Reactions, and that's a wrap. Actually, should we switch the camera for this right quick? Oh no, what'd I do?
Or not so, bro.
Yeah, Lil Bro. This is Lil Bro, or not so Lil Bro. And that's a wrap. Peace. Camera's right
See
here.
it.
I'm gonna do peace. There you go. Peace.